Alright, gang. Welcome back to the channel one more time. Guess what we're doing today? So we got Harry and Lorna dropped off this Toyota. You're going to be on YouTube, yep. So another Toyota with a rusty frame. This one is going to be, once we get it up on the lift, we'll show you, but it needs the chassis mount on this side, body mount. The other side needs a body mount, and then the other side needs to be fixed. This side is not as bad, but we're going to do something with it and make sure it's okay. He does a lot of driving. Lives down in Maryland, goes up to Quebec, Canada, all kinds of crazy stuff. What was it? Alaska? Alaska last year. Yeah, man. And it's a beautiful looking truck. Well, same as the other ones. The truck is nice, and then we got to fix the bottom. So he has no plans of getting rid of it. He wants to keep it. He has more plans of driving all over the country with it. So we're gonna make sure it's safe. All right, we'll get to it. We'll show you what we're doing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Here we go. All right, so what are we doing to this one?
So these ears are
This
gone.
side has a bad corner, so we gotta have to put a
Very bad.
patch the actual frame, right? And then make a new mount.
And this side is
The rest of this, we're gonna get all that rust out from inside there. Fold this all back up.
re-weld it and everything.
And then re-weld this shut. And then we'll take a look at it. We might do something on this side, but I don't. We kind of figured that side's good. This side, we're gonna get all that out, fold it back up, weld it shut. We're gonna definitely put a plate on the outside of this one. All right, so we're gonna plate the whole outside because it's got a couple of holes here. We're gonna cut out. We're gonna clean the inside of this out. We're gonna plate it up to here and then make a new mount on this side. The rest of it, we're gonna take the wheels off, all right?
Yeah, the
rest of it looks decent. This is all decent, so we'll get it. And then we're gonna probably put something across here. Definitely got to put something across that. This side.
This side's actually.
This side's good. Okay, cool. All right. Let's start with taking the wheels and the mud flaps off because they got to come off anyway. Now to work on the two corner pieces. And then we'll start put some earmuffs on and some banging away at it, baby. All right, let's go. I'm going to go pick up the material.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yep.
Go watch the other videos.
And then we'll have this thing all cleaned up.
And also you can watch some of the racing. Go watch the win from the weekend.
Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, so he's gonna, you got the light blinding me. He's gonna start scraping off all the scale and all the stuff that's scaling off. So we can coat everything up. And I'm gonna start on the front, taking the wheels and the mud flaps off. All right, so got the wheels and the mud flap off. Oh, this one is shot. The front's fine. On the other side, same thing. The front's good, and we got to do the two sides. But this one, we're gonna have to plate from here over and from here over like this. So I gotta, you'll see, like there's nothing in there. Come apart. We're gonna get it all out. Here, look. So this side looked good, right? Until I hit it. Look at it. And that's all. So we're gonna do all three sides.
The other one might be the same way.
This side here. This side. That's
That
good.
one's good.
Needs a bottom and a side. Needs a bottom and a side. Okay, no problem. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Alright. So we're gonna start doing this one. Gotta go pick up the material. We already went over there and told them how much we need of stuff. So I'm gonna cut this all away. I need to cut this piece off. Put this on and then this on behind it all the way back to about here. So that it's got something to attach to.
All right.
Well, we'll figure it out. All right, so we got this all cut out. Tapped out all the rust from the inside, got all that cut out. And we're gonna grind all this area here, all this area here. And then we're going on the inside. We're gonna get all the rust out from in here. And then squeeze this all back together and then put a plate here. We'll see how much of a plate we gotta put here. And then I'll move over to the other side. And we'll do one side at a time. You can see how much junk came out of this side already. All right. All right. And he's keeping on scraping the back. He's gonna work his way forward. By the time he gets to the front, I should be kind of finished with this stuff here, and then he could come around this side, and I'll be on the other side. All right, so we got all that all banged out. All the rust is on the floor. All right, so we spread that out, cut the rivets off, cut the bolt off. Got all the rust out from inside there. We're gonna coat all that with weldable primer inside there, and that'll coat it all good. We're gonna bang it all back up into place, and then we gotta put a plate on it because it's pretty bad. Well, that's done. This side's out. This side's ready to go. He's still scraping. So I think I'm gonna finish grinding all this side off. I grind it clean so I can weld. And then we'll spray all that stuff in it. All right, so we started spraying this stuff on it. I'll get this mask off for a second. If you want to know what it is, this is what it is right here. Weld through primer. And you can see it, okay? A&D Auto Body Supply. You pick yourself up some of this stuff. It goes a long way. But this stuff is awesome. So
We'll make your truck worth more. It's copper now.
We'll spray all this in there. All in there. Because now we can bang this all back together where you can weld it.
And now there's something coating the inside of it now.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're gonna have to plate. We're gonna probably have to plate this side because there's holes in it. Here, look.
Okay.
And if you look now, because see all the.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna just plate this side.
Yep.
We weren't planning on plating this side, but we're gonna plate this side. All right. I'm gonna grind all this now so I can weld. This is all good.
I'm still working. I took both the back wheels off. I'm working my way back. Oh.
Oh, that's all like that.
All right. Gonna hit that side real quick.
And yes, we disconnect the battery before we start.
Yeah.
All right.
That way, while we're welding, we don't have to worry about nothing.
All right. I'm gonna bang away.
Now smash it all back together. Yeah.
I'm gonna probably cut this piece off over here, but.
Yeah. And we'll put the plate on it. Yeah, I'll hit it a couple of times. Your arm's tight.
My arm is beat, man. Getting all the rust out.
I'll hit it.
All right, so we got that all grinded up, cleaned, ready for some templates. And then we can start welding those in.
So we're cutting our template out. Cutting this piece right here that we made up. And that piece is gonna go on the bottom here. Gonna plate this first. And then we can put our plate from inside here over.
All right, so we got a piece that's gonna go over this angle iron because we're gonna plate it. We're gonna have to plate it, bottom and top and side. So I'm gonna weld this together first. All right, all this stuff. And then I'm gonna put this angle iron up, weld that in place, and then the other piece will fit over the whole thing like that from the outside in. So that it'll be way even stronger than it needs to be. But that'll cover this side. The outside piece will go from one end. So it'll go from here all the way to the front where it meets this piece. And then I got these pieces made up, those right there. Got them made up. And then we can box all that back off. The bottom piece, I got a template made for the bottom. When I pick up the rest of the material, so that's gonna be the piece for the bottom, like that. Those are the two sides, and then the one side for that side. So we made all of them at the same time, basically, got them done. So right now, I'm gonna weld this up and weld that in place. Okay, so got the inside welded together to pinch that together. This is going over it. I'm gonna weld this on the top all along here to the other piece. Weld all that, weld the bottom, all around here, all around the top, around this whole thing. So this will be solid. The other piece will cap it off from the outside. All right, here we go. All right, so that's gotten done. What happened? There we go. So I got that all welded up, top, bottom, on the side. All right, got that. So it's done. Dark out now. About 9 o'clock, so we're gonna go, and that's it. We're done for today. I gotta clean all this mess up tomorrow. I'm gonna start on this side and get to the same point, and hopefully I'll have the rest of the material to start welding the outsides up. All right, continue tomorrow. All right, we're back at it. Okay, so we're gonna start on this side now. Same thing, get the bolt out, cut the rivet out, get all this stuff out of here, get all that out of there, same as the other side. And then this side, same thing, gonna put a plate across it, put a plate across here. Should be good to go. I gotta cut that bolt off, get the rest of that out.
Alright, I'll put it on flat.
All right, so we got that all welded. Josh is still cleaning all this stuff up back here. I'm gonna cut the piece that goes in that spot right now. And we'll start welding that on. All right, so we're prepping for the plate on the side. We gotta clean it all so we can weld to it. We gotta go about 4 inches up, all the way down, about 4 feet long. All right, in the meantime, I'm gonna go to the other end in the corner and start fixing that body mount. All right, so while he's grinding that, I got this plate made up here. Right? So just cut out all the rusty part of it. That's gonna get welded on, and the other plate gets welded on from here all the way back. All right. getting there with that one. A lot going on in here at one time. All right, here we go, more.
Yeah, that's a lot of rust on the floor. We'll give it the first cleanup so we ain't stepping all over everything now.
China called, they said they want their metal back.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that brace in. That's all welded in, inside out, like that side. Oh, got this all grinded up clean on the outside. Now I got to do the outside of this side. Oh, that's next. Got to grind this all up and get ready for the plate. All right, so picked up the rest of the material we need from Dutra Sheet Metal. Shout out to those guys. Danny and them guys out there help us out a lot. All right, so that piece is welded in. This is ready. I repositioned the lift so I got more room on this side. So now we're gonna get one of those. They are 2 by 4, and they're gonna cap it like that. I gotta re-clean. I gotta clean up this stuff here and this here, and then we're gonna notch it where this is, all right? So we'll notch it here and here, and we'll coat all this before we weld that piece on. And this side's good. This is all done. I'm gonna just clean this up with the grinder a little bit after, before we paint it. And then I got a flat piece to make this here, and then we'll start on that side. So I'm gonna finish this side up. This way we can move over to the other side and start making that up. But the insides are done on both sides. So this is done here. This one's done here. So we're gonna cap it on the outside now. So those are 4 feet long. They're gonna get notched. And then at the very end, it goes in a little bit. So that's gotta get curved in. So we're gonna have to cut that also. All right, so we got all that clamped in place, made the holes for the rivets to come through. We're gonna weld those. Over here, we notched it around this cross member, put a little slit in it here and a little slit in it here to bend it in so it follows the contour of the frame. And now we got a nice clean place to weld here, and then we'll weld all that all the way down. So this is clamped tight this way and this way. And then as we get further and further over, we'll keep clamping it tight to close up the gap. So we'll close up this gap here. This is nice and tight. So we'll weld this section and then move the clamps all down and tighten it all up. So a lot of welding right now to do. So I'll put it on time lapse for a little while, but this is going to take a while. All right, so you see the process. That's all welded there. I started welding on the inside. Now I'm gonna start working my way all the way across and tightening the clamps up as we go down, make sure they're nice and tight and there's no gap. All right? All right, I'll catch you when it's done. All right, well, I got most of that all welded. Ran out of gas. Gotta go get gas. Be right back.
All right, put a new tank on it.
All right. Finish welding this thing up. I almost had one side finished.
We'll be able to finish everything now.
get all this hooked back up and then good to go.
Like that. A lot of welding.
All right, one side down. That's all done. And he's still cleaning.
I'm still
That's
cleaning.
that's what takes, believe it or not, that's what takes the longest of getting all the crap off everything. All right, I'm gonna start working on the other side now.
This could be the other side on the bottom. So we're cutting behind it. Huh? No, and then we're gonna put a plate behind that so that we can weld all our new plates to it.
All right, and then that is gonna fit up in there like that. That's gonna get pulled in.
Beautiful.
That's it. And then this piece goes underneath the whole thing. I gotta cut this off.
Good.
Getting there. Getting there. Where'd that big clamp go? I need that clamp.
Alright, putting the clamp on that one, tighten it up. And we can get it nice and close to it and finish welding.
Alright, finish welding that.
Welding the bottom up. I'm working my way forward, shaping everything else. So by the time he's done, I should be done. Alright,
Put another roll on the log in the fire.
I'll put another one on.
Give me that then.
Alright. Reload! Here. Alright, we're gonna put this together now.
I'm getting there. I'm gonna put this back on. I'm gonna put this
The
piece.
bottom,
Watch out, this piece doesn't go back.
bottom one's welded.
And then this piece, we got holes cut for all that.
And hold it. Let me hold it. That's gonna go across to here,
And then we got,
and then we got the other piece that's gonna go in the corner.
But this piece is all notched. It's all notched, ready to go. Notched over here, ready to go. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put another one over here.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
Well, that's where that goes, actually. That's just got to get tightened up again like that. And then I can weld this, that, and then the other round piece is going to go over like that once I tighten this piece up, and then they'll line up together. I made them with that. Ready to go. Like that. Right. Blinding me, man.
Hey.
There we go. And now it's going to go up there, and then that'll line up with that. That needs to get tightened up, and then welded. So that everything's nice and flush.
Alright, weld it up.
To there.
Alright, so while he's doing that, I'm gonna use this on a couple of spots. See what that does.
Okay, so got the piece in there, that's all welded. And then we got the piece in there, I welded all that up in there. Now we're gonna weld the seam shut, and then that'll be capped off, and now we can rebuild this piece. All right, so we got the two sides made up. I got a template made for the bottom. I gotta cut that out, but we're out of here. Another 9 o'clocker. Come on, Josh, let's go.
Alright.
They've been waiting for dinner inside for a while. We're done. I got all that tacked in. That's all done. And once I make this piece, I'll make a hole for the bolt nut. And then take this whole thing down, grind it up nice, clean, and weld it all up. And then all the welding should be done. And we're good to go. All right. See you in the morning.
Alright, next day.
Same thing, different day.
All right, so I got this piece made up. That's gonna go there. So I'm welding the two sides on. And then we'll weld this cap on it. And then we'll grind all that cleaned up. And then start welding the rest of it, so.
It got cold out today.
It's cold out here.
Good thing we're welding. Stay a little warmer. We'll put the gloves on and stuff. Or leave the gloves off so it's warm. So get the two sides welded up, and then we can put the bottom plate on and then weld that whole thing up. I'm finishing up around the front here, scraping and cleaning. Coming along nicely.
All right, so I got that all welded up. I'm just gonna clean it up with the grinder a little bit. And then that's done. I gotta finish welding all that inside and out. All right, here we go.
Alright, so that's all welded up now. We'll start on this big piece here. That came out really nice. Alright, outside is done.
Bruh, that's a lot of welding. All right. I just gotta do all this inside piece. And that's it. I'm gonna start putting
And then we can
whatever.
start
We're
kind
gonna
of
finish-
putting it back together.
Yeah, put
And
it back together. Well, this is all done on this side. This one's all good. All right.
you want the light under here?
Yeah. I'm just gonna clean this real quick. And then get going.
I got it going, so. There's gonna be a lot of welding.
All right, I got all the welding done. Oh, my neck.
Lower this thing down since you're done, so.
Yeah, so you don't have to stretch. I'm gonna clean up this mess. I got a lot of stuff to clean up in here. I'm gonna put all this stuff away, put all my tools away,
Once I finish that, I can blow the
and
whole
then you
thing
can,
off.
right, clean it all up, wipe it all down, and then hit it. All right, so all the welding's done. We got all the scaling off. Blow it all off. We're gonna wipe it all down. And then we're gonna Michelangelo it. All right. We're gonna coat everything, inside, outside, everywhere we can get with it. Alright. Start over here. So everywhere where there's bare metal, it's gonna get the self-etch primer. And then we have chassis black is gonna go over everything else. We're not doing the floors like the last one we did. The floors on this one are really nice, so we're not gonna cover them with nothing. Only if it's got some rusty spots on it, we'll cover that. Alright. So we're giving it a little bit, of extra touch here, so.
Go look at a new truck.
Brand new truck. Alright. I'm gonna let him do this. I'll come back in a little while. Yeah, buddy, this thing looking sweet.
Getting there.
He's working his way back, so. I'll check in on him in a couple more minutes. Alright. So everything from the bottom is done. I'm gonna let it down so you can hit the top sides of everything. Make sure we didn't miss nothing. But yeah, looking good.
Okay, let me light down.
Alright.
Well, I gotta get the top, I know.
Yeah, I know. I'm just showing them this. Yeah, now you can get the down angle on the top and stuff. All right, finished product. Got everything. Let's see if I can make this a little better. There we go. Got everything all painted up. All the repairs. Inside, outside. Came out good. Nice and strong now. And then we went and scaled off all the rusty scales and painted all that. Painted the back and stuff. All right. I'll put the mud flaps back on, put the wheels back on. She's good to go. All right. Appreciate you guys watching. If you need anything done, let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Another Toyota saved from the scrap pile.